Thomas is a Thomas engine who lives at a big station on the island of Thomas. He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, short stumps, and a stumpy top.
Thomas, whistled Percy, you look retarded. Whee! Boasted Thomas. Anyway, huff. Blue is the only colour for a really useful engine. Huff. Everyone knows that. Oh, geesh! Careful, Go on. Help! I'm dying.
Late again, Edward laughed.
The power is yours!
Slow. Why, Edward could beat you in a race any day. Really? Said James.
Help! I'm choking.
Really? Really? Snorted Percy. Huh! Boasted Thomas. Percy and Toby were asleep. Silly stick in the mud. Stick silly in the mud. He chuckled.
I'll show them!
Then I'll stop and whee! Thomas thought he was being clever, but he was really retarded.
He soon found his mistake.
He tried to, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along. What's coming next? The station master was about to do his wife. Wheesh! You master! James's driver was suddenly taken ill. He could hardly... James. Suddenly the signalman shouted. Then he told the fireman 2 boys were fiddling with cots. Phew! Yes?
Kakarot.
Yes, he's here.
Kakarot must come back to the Soya people.
Right, I'll tell him. The inspector wants you.
What are you going to do if I refuse? I'm not kidding!
James was laughing.
Bonker.
Revive!
Thomas was grumpy in the shed that night. Toby thought it a great joke. But
Thomas
was cross with Thomas. Fancy a really useful
Thomas
engine like Thomas becoming a Thomas to the Fat Controller's Railway. Suddenly, Percy stopped. The 2 engines made up their quarrel. I didn't cause your accident on purpose, Thomas, whispered Thomas. You do know that, don't you?
I'm not your friend, guy!